To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. This Chinese proverb has stayed with me ever since the first time I heard it. So much wisdom in asking for directions from somewhere who has been where you're going, someone who knows what you may face. Today, I went on a hiking trip, and I went with a brother of mine to the mountains, and we climbed and climbed the slope of this hiking trail. The weather was perfect, crisp, cool air, leaves all around, damp, moist wetness of the ground as we hiked, trees creaking, talking to us as we passed by, saying hello. Birds chirping, giving their song. And other people on this trail as well. Some jogging, most walking, but trekking to an area called the Pinnacle. And when we reached the Pinnacle, what a beautiful view this was. I soaked it in, enjoying the marvelous splendor of nature, feeling once again as though this was my habitat. This forest is where I belonged. Then, as we soaked in the moment on top of the pinnacle, we started to come down the trail, and other people came up as we went down. We rooted, championed, and encouraged these other fellow travelers, these journeymen and journeywomen, letting them know that they weren't too far off from their destination. They were getting closer. For to know the road ahead, we may ask those coming back, people who have been where we've gone, seen the sights we're hoping to see. We can trust in the guidance of an individual who was there, who saw, who felt, who smelled, who knows. So in life, whenever we are wondering where to go next, realize that there is a scripture. You have not because you ask not. There was a small trail towards the middle of this trail, and it was called the Turnback Trail. And we thought to ourselves, what if we had just turned back? What if we had never gone to the top? What if we had felt tired or sluggish on the way during this hike and decided it would be best to leave? We would have never seen those marvelous views. We've never taken it in with all its splendor. the sky, the eagles, the hawks, the birds flying, soaring over the trees. We have not, because we ask not. And if there's no one around to ask, why not ask yourself? What are you willing to do to climb your mountain? And if you meet someone who has already been there, will you not ask of what they know? Thank you for listening to Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm podcast here in Columbia, South Carolina. I trust you received an encouraging message on asking and why it's okay. It's perfectly okay to ask. And you may not get the answer you are looking for, but you will get one if you ask. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if this is your first time receiving this podcast, subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. If you'd like to support, head over to anchor.fm/jshaw. Clicking that support button is much appreciated. Big shout out, love, and thank you to all the supporters who continue to donate, making it possible for episodes like this. Have a blessed day or night, wherever you are, my friend. And as always, take care.